Do what? Oh, hey, this is probably a good time to mention that Courtney and Brad are here behind the bar tonight. I would say they're working real hard, but chances are Courtney is and Brad's not. But anyway, make sure you tip your waitresses and bartenders tonight. Don't be Croatian. And also, take advantage of the $2 domestic special that they have and get real good and shitty drunk, because that's what comedy's all about. All right, our next performer tonight, a really, really good friend of mine. And he's also a very, very funny guy. I hope you'll give a warm welcome to the lovely and talented Jayson Worth, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's give it up to Colonel Sanders, everybody. All right. A little bit of tidbit in my day. My day hadn't gone too well. My mother thinks she's a comedian, apparently, because she posted on Facebook saying she wouldn't have sex with me. The people that know. But anyway, speaking of sex tapes is a big prevalent thing nowadays. Everybody has a sex tape. But you know what? I don't think the right people have sex tapes. I mean, everybody wants to see Kim Kardashian's big old ass. But I mean, there's porn stars with much worse daddy issues for that. And what she's doing is she's stealing limelight that she already doesn't deserve. So, I hope you agree with me that I feel like the best possible sex tape that could come out right now would be the White House sex tape. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Michelle Obama's hot. Woo! Alright, so other people do too. And I mean, we've seen Barack's Oval Office, we might as well see his Brown Office while we're at it. But I'm not really that worried about that. I want to see what's in the presidential cabinet, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, you have to have balls to be the first black president, but does he have dick too? That's the real question here. It's hard to think about Michelle Obama going down on Barack Obama. I try to picture it at night sometimes. But it doesn't quite work out. Which I'm sure she does. I'm sure they have a normal sex life. But thinking about her blowing him, she has to, he deserves it. He's the president of the goddamn United States. But speaking, I'm just a little partial to blowjobs, that's just me. I get really excited about blowjobs. The fact of the matter is I had a girlfriend one time that just kind of treated it like the chore that it is. Just something she had to do. And the way I always knew it was about to happen, things would be getting hot and heavy, and she would ask me for something to drink. So then I start frolicking to the kitchen. Yay! I'm running faster than a fat man has ever ran to the kitchen. I get in there, I'm like, oh crap, what do I need to get? What do I need to get? Oh, this is blowjob drink. Oh, I need to get something good. Sunny D, that's great blowjob drink. So I grab the drink, I'm running back, I'm tripping over shit, falling on the ground. I get back in there and she's like, what's wrong? Your foot's bleeding. No, it's okay, let's just keep going. No, really, you're bleeding a lot. I said do it! Well, maybe it kind of built up a bad thing in my mind, because now it's kind of like a Pavlovian response. If I'm at a bar or in a restaurant anywhere, anytime I hear a girl order a drink, it's just like instant erection. It's like, hello. But anyway, I digress. Apparently my entire stand-up tonight is going to be about sex. I think I'm repressed in some way. But it's not even like everything I do all day is surrounded by sex. It's not like I go to strip clubs all the time or anything. I've been there actually only once in my lifetime, and it wasn't even that good of an experience. I got there, and I swear to God, I bet the moment I walked in the door, the ugliest stripper in this place. Look at this loser over here. I'm gonna take all his money. He's not even gonna walk out of here wearing his shoes. And damn it, she was right. But it's not my fault. I've never been to a strip club before. I don't know the protocol. I don't know how things work. So I'm sitting there doing the lap dance, right? You know, everybody loves a lap dance. Who doesn't love a lap dance? But somebody loves a lap dance out there. So there's just this silence. All you hear is her titty slapping me in the head. And I'm getting kind of like awkward sitting there. So I decide, you know, what's the best possible thing I could do? Well, let's make a conversation. So I was like, well, obviously this is what you do at night. What do you do during the daylight hours? Sleep. All right, well, I mean, what else do you do at daylight hours? I'm trying to pull whatever I can out of her. She said, well, a lot of the times I have to drive my 2 kids to school and back. Great. A mother of 2 has her titties in and around my face. Okay, whatever. So anything else? She was like, well, no, I sleep in if my husband takes them. Oh, great. You have a husband. That's exactly what I needed for my boner right now. So apparently, let's review this real quick. Either one of 2 things is happening right now. Either there's a man out there that is willingly giving his wife to me right now, or there's a man out there that, if he happened to accidentally walk in, would probably kill me on the spot. Anyway, so, as earlier mentioned, these students are back in town. A lot of people are worried about the traffic, all this other bullshit. What I think about is the amount of porn being streamed compared to a couple days ago. There has to be a very sharp increase going on right now. But you have to remember, I can only speak from the standpoint of a freshman man, but it's so different moving from home to going to living in one of these dorms. Because now most of these people have never actually slept in the same room as a person for, you know, weeks on end. So they have to sync up their masturbation schedules in some way. You know, while you're in class, I jack off. While I'm in class, you jack off. While I'm taking a shower, you jack. It just works like that. But what happens if those schedules collide? Like, let's say we're both going on a date in about 30 minutes. Not with each other, but if we're both going on a date in about 30 minutes, nobody needs to go on a date with a loaded gun. So we have to fix this. I have come up with the perfect technique for freshman boys to use. What this involves is you sit back to back, and in your lap sits your laptop or whatever other primitive stuff you're using at the time, and you proceed to do the deed. Now, this works out perfectly because you can't see your buddy jacking off, and as long as his back's touching yours, you can be pretty sure he's not watching you either. The only problem comes if one of you comes and let's say it takes an awkward trajectory and you may accidentally hit your masturbation partner. That's why I call this technique, oh no, you jizzed on my battleship. So, I was dating 2 girls at the same time just recently. I don't consider myself a cheater. I just consider that I have my priorities straight. Because I had 2 very different girls. One was the very nice girl. She was fun to talk to. My friends liked her. She paid for her own dinners when we went out. She was the type that you take home to mom and dad. The other was completely different. She was hateful, mean, hit me. She'd steal money out of my wallet. But she was amazing in bed. I mean, she did that freaky shit that they don't even put in most pornos. Like, she'd leave bite marks on my neck before she peed on my face. That kind of freaky. Well, and it works out really well because you can take the nice girl out to dinner and then afterwards get jacked off underneath the bar by the bitch. It's a perfect relationship for everybody involved. So, but all good things must come to an end. The first one to go was the evil woman. We were getting hot and heavy one night, and randomly, out of the blue, she takes a shit on my chest. Woo! And I was just like, no, we do not do that on Sunday. That is the Lord's day, and we do not do that on Sunday. I'm very religious, so she had to go. So that leaves the little goody two-shoes, right? I could do with just one girl, right? One girl's enough to please me. Apparently not. Apparently I have to have that evil side because I have needs, and those needs include a dildo and me being bent over the side of the bed saying, yes, Mr. Swayze. Thank you, I'm Jayson Standup.